America, we saw that no players from HBCUs were drafted in the NBA draft. Uh, if you didn't watch my brother Tim G. Jacobs takeaways from the NBA draft, make sure you check out that segment as well. All right, but I did want to make sure that I did this segment as an aside to that one and shout out to my sister Yard Talk HBCU. You know what I'm talking about? Keep staying on these motherfuckers' neck. You understand?
Yeah.
But I wanted to make sure I addressed it because this is in my wheelhouse. Okay, again, I love football, but basketball is my baby. And T, you know, I covered Jack State basketball,
Yeah.
men and women,
Yeah.
just as intently as we covered football.
Yep.
In America, I can go back and show you my numbers from men's basketball, women's basketball. Any kind of segment about football dwarfs it.
Yeah.
It ain't even got to be in football season. Season can be over. I can just make a segment about recruiting or who somebody Deion Sanders has hired. The numbers gonna dwarf, man.
Yep.
Anything about the basketball teams who were in season.
Yep.
Well, now some may argue, well, that the men's team wasn't all that. The women's team is a dynasty.
Yep. Winning out here.
Ain't checking for it.
Winning out here.
T, this is my thought on T. This is what I'm looking at. I keep trying to tell folks this. Folks want the Black Renaissance. They want to see the days when, well, you don't want to go back to us when you don't have the choice. You don't have a choice whatsoever but to go to a black school.
Right.
But you want to see where a young black kid coming out of the school and they're making that decision that they at least consider their own. They consider going to. You want that.
Yeah, that's true.
And I try to tell folks, I keep trying to tell folks, it can happen. What you want can happen more quickly and more easily in basketball than it can in football.
It's true. True. Ball is ball.
Ball is ball. Tell you, first of all, look, you playing for the same trophy. Mo Williams did an interview, a local interview around here. I think it might have been with WAPT. And some might not have liked what he said. I got what he was saying, though. It seemed like he was kind of like shunning just the label of HBCU.
Mm.
Not like not having no pride in it, nothing like that. You know, even though he went to Alabama. We know, he from Jackson, played at Murrah, but he played his college ball at Alabama.
Yeah.
But I didn't see him as trying to shun it for that reason. He was trying to say, bro, we playing the NCAA tournament.
Yeah.
It ain't like we go Jackson State basketball or Alcorn basketball or name your school basketball in the SWAC. They're going to play in the NCAA tournament. They'll have a chance to play UNC possibly. They're going to have a chance to play Duke possibly.
Yep.
It ain't like what we over here talking about, well, should Jackson State go to the Celebration Bowl or should they be in the FCS?
Yes, title game.
We talking,
championship playoffs, yeah.
And that still, they ain't going to be in no FBS.
Mm-hmm.
You ain't going to no Rose Bowl. You ain't going to no Sugar Bowl. You ain't going, no. But for basketball, they can be in the March Madness, the big dance.
The clearest pathway of any collegiate team, whatever sport that is, that they can make tremendous amounts of noise. Even if they won the round of 64 game against a 1, a 2, a 3 seed. I mean, I look back at Middle Tennessee State beat Michigan State in the 215 matchup years ago. schools like just schools like that. It's another one that I'm thinking
You
of
name
right now.
they have a Cinderella every year though.
I want
T.
to say, was it Howard that took? Was it Georgetown down through there? So one of them HBCUs took a team down through there some years ago.
Well, we could just look last year on the women's side. The women's Jack State
Oh,
women's team
yeah, of
almost
course.
beat LSU.
Yeah, of course. Yeah, of course. Definitely.
But
That's
see,
three,
my
four, that
thing
was
was
3-14.
some people didn't pay attention until then.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
And what I'm saying is, as I've said before, we cannot expect white people to care about us more than we care about ourselves. That don't even make sense.
Right.
That's nonsensical to
Right.
expect somebody else to care about you more than you care about yourself. So you
Right.
might say the NBA, y'all act like y'all fool with y'all act like y'all fool with HBCUs, but y'all didn't draft nobody. They ain't in the business of benevolence. Don't
Yeah.
let they just be talking. Don't let the cap fool you.
Yeah, it's true.
Don't let the cap fool you.
That's true.
It's harder to get into the NBA than it is to get into the NFL.
Yep.
The NFL football is still really an American game. Folks around the world, remember I used to in college to get my volunteer hours for one of my scholarships. And to make me a little money too. Some of my hours were volunteers and some I made some money for. Remember, I used to tutor folk.
Yeah.
And I tutored that cat from Saudi Arabia, and we were talking about football. And he said, "What is this? This is fighting. This is fighting. Why do y'all like this? Why do y'all like this?" Man, folks ain't fooling with football like that around the world. But basketball,
It's different.
it's a global game. And how many what was it, 50-some picks?
Yeah, 50.
So the whole world.
56, yeah.
You choosing from the whole world for 50-some jobs. 58. It was 58 picks. So that's tough, bro.
Yeah.
So the NBA ain't just finna swoop down on HBCU unless you got them boys down there.
Yeah.
And you can get them boys, but the same level of intensity and culture that you're bringing to the football season, you got to bring that to basketball.
That's true. That's true.
And I don't understand the disconnect, TT. I don't get why can I go to a Jackson State game, football game, and it be lit. Oh my God. But then I'm at the basketball game and I go to the concession stand to get your godchild some snacks and get your nephew some snacks.
Mm-hmm.
And while I'm in line, no cap on my children. Got two sisters standing in line behind me. OG sisters, you know what I'm talking about. I hear them talking. You know, I'm always aware of what's going on. They were like, "Oh, what's up with the basketball crowd? Why they ain't into it?" Maybe it's because we inside. Like they wanted to buy from the football game. The boom was in there. The boom was playing.
Right.
But they went more like, why they like, but they right.
That's true. No, that's true. That's
and
true.
The basketball was good that day, but the crowd just wasn't.
It's a culture, man. If you don't have the university that cultivates basketball, a lot of schools aren't just ones. I mean, a lot of schools are just one school. Like when you say Alabama, you say football. When you say North Carolina, you typically say the basketball team. Duke basketball team. I mean, that type of stuff. My challenge to HBCUs, me personally, this is just where I'm at, is put people in the stands like they put in the stands for the Jackson State game.
If it's football game?
Football, yeah, for the football games. Like if it's popping at the football games, it should be popping at the basketball games. And it should be a nice crowd, about 10,000, 15, whatever, let's just say 10,000 people in that AAC tearing it up every night. I just personally think that does something.
Shit, yeah.
So and I think that the SWAC schools have an opportunity to cultivate something that will not be like anywhere else. Like when a young man there's a 4-star, 5-star that don't necessarily he ain't feeling what he's getting spit to by these PWIs, he can come to us, or SWAC schools, black schools, and say, man, this is what I've been missing. People are all around me wanting to see me excel. I already know I'm on the board as a top 10 recruit, a top 10 pick, or a top 15 pick, or whatever. So, all I got to do is just, let's just say, get him to the title game or whatever. I mean, not title game, I'm sorry. Get him to the first round.
Get him to the tournament and play
play well, that type of stuff, show out in the combines, et cetera, and then it just goes from there.
Tell you know how they do basketball. If you good on the AAU circuit,
yeah.
You gonna draft it.
Scal Labissiere.
Kyrie played a hand. Kyrie didn't play long enough at Duke for me to start hating him. He didn't. Still went number one.
Yep.
Joel Embiid was hurt. Still went, so LaMelo. Remember before we were talking about, he shouldn't be taking it away. That man took LaMelo to send him overseas.
He did.
Still lottery.
Send him overseas.
So this look at his game plan, America. All you need is about 3 of them boys. Okay. See, for football, let's go football at Jack State. Travis Hunter, one dude. Kevin Coleman, one dude. 5-star, 4-star out of high school. Cool. But football got so many moving parts that
still a lot going on.
That is still a lot of variables.
Yep.
You know what I'm saying? Of what could they go be the FBS team?
Yeah.
And that's why
well, hold up. Let's go back now, because you look at the last season, Texas Southern beat Florida this year.
In basketball, yeah.
In basketball. So I mean, it can be done.
Oh, but that's what I'm trying to get them to understand. In basketball, though, it can be done so much more easily. We always hear the phrase, the most important position in sports is the quarterback.
Right.
Okay, if we just gonna go by position, okay. But the true thing is the most important person in sports is the star basketball player.
Yeah.
The star basketball player can affect both ends of the court.
Yeah.
The star basketball player don't do their job and then go sit down while the other half of the team play. The star basketball player going back. So you get 3 of them things. Imagine if Jackson State or whatever your HBCU is, America, was able to pull off a Travis Hunter heist. Okay, they got me saying that bullshit. That wasn't no fucking heist.
Oh, it was a heist. Oh, it was a heist. Yeah, don't just dig the knife a little deeper.
Let's say
we still in the
you go get the best high school basketball player.
Yep.
Then you go get a 4-star to come with that. That's what Jackson State football did.
Pretty much.
And then Shedeur was a 4-star, right?
Yeah.
So let's say a basketball team in the SWAC got the best player in the country and 2 4-stars to go with that. You telling me them motherfuckers ain't going to the tournament? First of all you got to win your conference to go to the tournament. That team going to win the fucking conference.
That's right.
That team might go to the fucking Sweet 16.
That's right.
If you coach them up and then goddamn put some guys, some solid guys around.
Yep.
3-and-D guys that gonna defend woo. Shit.
Yep. Guys that ain't gonna do no more than what they ask.
We've seen it. We see it in the NCAA tournament. Every year they got some kind of Cinderella from a conference we probably ain't never heard of.
Yep.
But people ain't getting behind the basketball court. You're right. Some schools are football, but it seemed like HBCUs are football culture only.
Yeah, sure.
When you got PWIs, you know which PWI is football. You know which PWI is basketball.
That's right.
But HBCU culture is the football game
That's true.
and our bands. And we're gonna have, I know at Jack State, you know, you got the fraternity sorority to come through doing a step around there. And we got our chants and we got all that. But
Yep.
you bring that kind of energy and level of support and adding and getting at these damn recruits online like you do with the football players. You hire these coaches that got the swag and got the energy and all that. Some of these boys want to coach.
Yeah.
Some of these elite basketball players that got that mind, they won't give them a shot somewhere. Give these motherfuckers a shot.
Yeah. That's true. That's all you can do.
And shit. And you gonna watch what happens. Because them stop now them Titans, they gonna be one and done.
Yeah.
You gotta accept that.
Yeah.
The PWIs have accepted that. Kentucky accepts that. Duke accepts that. You know, you gotta accept they're gonna be there for 6 months.
Yep.
But in them 6 months, you gotta love on them, and they gonna vibe with their culture. But they gonna pay dividends for you.
Yep.
Gym gonna be rocking, shit gonna be selling out. You know what I'm saying? But so it's on us. It's our fucking fault. It's our fault. We got to get behind that shit.
That's true.
So if we want to see some HBCU players drafted into the NBA, I say get behind HBCU basketball. Get behind HBCU basketball with the same level of energy and intensity that you have with HBCU football, because the renaissance that you want to see can happen way more easily in basketball.
Yep.
Put it on some. My kids wanted me to tell y'all to make sure you subscribe to my YouTube channel, follow me across all social media platforms, like the videos, and share them. Did I forget anything?
And turn on the post notifications.
Y'all heard them. And also, visit Statement Tees, LLC.com, and shop with us. That's Statement Tees. Every t-shirt you wear
Makes a statement.